Good evening. Good evening, and welcome to the show. Um, Give me a second. I'm gonna charge my phone up. I just want to pop out the chat so I can see it. There it is. Wearing a Biden pin, huh? Damn. Junkyard, Christy, Dan, Robert. I know. I feel a lot better than I did Wednesday. I can tell you that. Wednesday I was bad. Um, I actually didn't start feeling better till yesterday, but I was enough. I didn't do anything Friday because I didn't feel like it. No, I had uh, I had that gastric bypass, and I must have ate something that disagreed with me. I had some nectarines, and I ate one of them, and I didn't peel it. Well, nectarines just like a plum or a peach, But I think that's what the skin screwed me up in my stomach lining. So I dealt with that. Um, Today is Sunday. Yeah. I have two stomachs. Anyways, I dealt with that until oh Friday night before I actually was able to feel it halfway decent, and then Saturday morning I felt well enough. I had to go do an auction, so I did that, and I come home after I did the auction, and I went back in my chair and I just laid back and relaxed until this morning I felt better. Um, Got up at 5 o'clock. I did the pans from yesterday, got everything around, went to the Onstead Farmers Market, and there was only one vendor there. So I pulled up next to him, and when the time it was all said and done, there were 7 vendors there, but wasn't much of a crowd. I did sell I sold 7 breakfast sausage biscuit sandwiches and 10 breakfast burritos. I made about $55, which is $55 more than I had when I started out this morning, but it's nothing to write home with. But at least I didn't go up there and lose my ass. So. A little floundered, huh? There you go. Heck, car walking money. That's right. Then I got a birthday gift from Danny and Christy today, which is, I think it's pretty cool. I don't exactly know what it is. I'm thinking it's a change tray or a nut tray or something like that. But it's cool. It's a sectional. Comes with a handle. And they sent me a flashlight. It's a black light. Now, if you look, I don't know if you can see it, but the glass on this glows. Yep, 1930s. Thank you. Good evening, Dale. I like it. I'll keep it up there with my other treasures right up there. Oh. Baby clothes, yeah. The only thing I bought at the auction was a $2 storage toolbox, a locking toolbox. It's got handles on each side. It's about, I don't know, a foot wide, probably 13 inches high, and about 2.5 feet long. Hey, Moose. Give $2 for it. I don't even know what's inside it, but it had a bunch of stuff inside it. I didn't even look at it, but I got it because I wanted to put it on the front of the Kathy's concession tray, because right now there is one of them cargo racks on there, and they use that. When we bought it, they had 6x6s and 4x4s and 8x8s on there, so they could level the trailer wherever they were at. And if you didn't stack them right, the boards fall through the cargo rack. So I thought, hell, this would be perfect. I'll paint it black, take that off, mount that on the front of it, on the hitch itself, next to the propane tank thing. And that way there's a box there for all them boards to go in. I do like it. Thank you. No reach around. Yeah. I have probably drank about 25 bottles of water in the last 3 days, 4 days, trying to get whatever this was that I had broken loose. So it was a killer. Then Friday was Kathy and I's 39th wedding anniversary. So, and by the way, I forgot to thank, hey, Livin, you're looking lovely as ever today. I seen you and I was talking, I forgot to say hi. Is that a new hairdo, Livin? I love that blouse you have on. So, 6 a.m. morning starts tomorrow. That's right. So, got to get up and take the chitlins to school. We did. I had to go deliver the hot dog cart, and we didn't do too much. She made dinner. We had steak, fried potatoes, red skin potatoes. What else? and she cut corn off the cob. Free daycare, that's right. So then today I did that auction, and I got home and I was cleaning out the refrigerator. The corn that we had Friday, she did, I don't know, probably 2 dozen years or 3 dozen years, something like that. And what was left, I put in a freezer bag, knocked all the air out of it, and I put it in the freezer. So it was pretty good corn. They had corn down here where buy all you can fit into a bag for $1. Shot, one of their bags. So needless to say, we got a bunch. There you go, and get some sleep. That's right. Picked every year clean. Yeah. Well, we're dog sitting right now until tomorrow night because of Faster Horses. I don't know if you guys know what Faster Horses is, but it's at Michigan International Speedway, and it starts Friday and it ends tonight, like at 11 o'clock. And it's a 3 day thing where they have bands and they play all sorts of music, mostly country. And they have all these big name musicians come up there and play. And tickets are expensive, like $250 a person. That's why me and Kathy don't go, because we're not going to waste that kind of money on something that ain't worth a damn. Last year they had there's either 3 or 4 people died in a trailer. Kids, 18, 19, and 20, 22 years old, something like that. They were in a campground and they had the generator hooked up to the trailer. And these Einsteins thought it'd be a good idea to put the generator underneath the trailer so nobody would steal it. I think there was like 5 or 6 people in the trailer. 2 of them come out alive. Yeah. And they didn't come out on their own either. They brought them out on stretchers. Yep. But anyways, yeah, somebody got raped. You're right, Kath. But we're dog sitting. I got Rocky, which is a pug, bulldog, mix, whatever. And then you got Belle, which is a Yorkie. So I don't know what it is, but Belle will not leave me alone. Everywhere I go, Belle is sure to follow. She's taking up Jackie's spot. I go in the bedroom, she's sitting there going, meow, 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 because she keeps meow, 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 meow. So I pick her up, and she'll lay right there on my lap. We was at the farmer's market we were at today in Onstead. You could hear Faster Horses. You could hear the concert from there. And it was loud where we were at, and we were like 4 or 5 miles away. So can you imagine what it was like being over there by at the concert? Mm-hmm. Tim McGraw. I only like a few songs of Tim McGraw's. Um, Indian Outlaw, and um, I can't remember the name of it, but 8 seconds or whatever it is, with a bull. Live Like You're Dying. I have no idea who Eric Church is. The Macarena. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Macarena. There you go. Well, that's cool. Now, you guys go ahead and keep the meat slicer. I got it. I got one. I don't need a meat slicer. Well, hi, Jerry. I got to get down and see Ron one of these days. I got a deep fryer down there. Then I got to drop that off at Dale's house so he can work on it. With first one, mine's a commercial, and I don't use it that often. And so, I mean, if you want to send it, that's fine. But if you want to keep it, go ahead and keep it. I bought some jalapeno and cheese bologna the other day. It was $4.99 for a package of it, and I bought that at the meat market. It looked hotter than hell, and it's got a bite to it, but it's pretty tasty. That thing you sent me about Walmart there, Christy, I tried checking to see if Adrian had one, and they don't. What are you doing? Belle, what are you doing? Hmm? You're going to get in trouble. No, I did not. I didn't see your message till this morning. Yeah, I know. Adrian don't never have nothing. Oh. I gotta go back and look at your text message or your Facebook message on that. Make see if I even can get that channel. Yeah, they have another bowl of dumplings. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna get your hiney. I'm gonna spank that hiney. Bella Boo? Come here. Come on. All right, everybody. That's Belle. Say hi, Belle. All over the country, yeah. Huh. Anyway, she will not leave me alone. This dog right here. And I don't know what I did, but I think she wants to take Jackie's place. No, since Jackie's not here. Now today, this morning before I left, Cappy goes out here, and I come out here, and she was growling at Cappy, and then she come right over and laid on top of my foot, and she's still growling at Cappy. You know, row, 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 row. Big Kev, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, I'll miss her when she goes home. Yeah, she is a nice dog. Well, I'm glad you're relaxing. Yeah, she does love me. She won't leave me alone. Wherever I go, she follows me. She tries to even go in the bathroom with me. I tell her, no, you're not allowed in here. But I was just yelling at her because she had the little throw rug right here. She's got it pulled up. She's chewing on it for some reason. Yes, I'm talking about you. She's only about 8 or 9 months old, something like that. Just a little one. She's a nice dog, but it ain't my kind of dog. I want a dog a little bit bigger. I know that broke your little heart, didn't it? Yeah. Mr. Goodwrench, bonjour, no. Yep. She is tiny. I can hold her in one hand. She weighs about 2.5 pounds, maybe. Take her outside. You got to watch her because of all the birds and stuff, the hawks. They had a hawk about 2 months ago or something swooped down, tried to grab her over there at her house. She is spoiled. Yeah. They take her at her house. They take her and get her manicured and all that other stuff. Yeah, a boxer would knock me over. There you go. I just put her down. She turned right around, come right back. I'm gonna spank your hiney. What? Now I'm just gonna beat your hiney. Back to chewing on the edge of the rug. Yeah, I constantly looking for her. Yeah, you better put it back over. She's trying to flip it back over where she's got it rolled over almost in half, but now she's trying to flip it back. You better flip it back. What they do? Pull them? No, you do not chew on the phone cords. That's a good way to get electrocuted. Oh, this dog is something else. Send Gretchen in here to get her. From an Amish dog mill. Yep. Kath, send Gretchen in here to get this dog. Your next dog is going to be stuffed. Horsey Davers. Straighten that rug up and get her out of here. She says, oh, I've been busted.
Yes, you did.
Good evening, Tim. Now the other one, he was out looking through the patio door, scared the hell out of the cat outside, so we had to put him in the cage because she can't even come up here to eat. He kept growling at her and barking at her and everything else.
Mama wants me to show Rocky to your camera.
Okay. How you showing Rocky to your camera?
You want to hold it?
Okay, Rocky. Look. Look, Rock. Look. Look. Look, Rock. Hey. This is Rocky. He's about 6 months old, 7 months old, and he weighs about 30 pounds. This thing is solid. There you go. I guess you can let him run for a while. Yeah. I stopped yesterday morning at the farmer's market in Madison, the one we work on Saturdays. But I wasn't going to be there because I was at the auction. So I stopped there 6 o'clock in the morning on my way to Walmart. And the produce guy was there, and I said, hey. He said, what? I said, I want to be the first sale of the day. You're damn right dogs are ugly. That's why they're called dogs. I bought 3 Indiana cantaloupes yesterday. I know. Yeah, watermelon wine. There's tomatoes down there in that red Lloyd's just down at the bottom. Sliced tomatoes for your sandwich.
Yeah.
There's coleslaw. There's macaroni salad if you want to open that. Well, thank you, Ariel. They are nice. Behind this center one, I'm trying to figure out, that one right there is a blue one. Just like that red one. Now, Kathy bought a rotisserie chicken from Walmart or from the deli or whatever. I think it was Walmart or Myers, and she picked the meat off the bones today and made chicken salad. So. Oh, I wouldn't know that if they outlaw them. Huh. It's on top of the trunk. There you go. Well, speaking of corn, they're still letting you have a few tomatoes. Well, that's nice of them. One of the guys that runs the produce at the farmer's market, he had a bunch of sweet corn. And I said, hey, why don't you shuck about 6 ears of that and bring it over? And I'll put it on the steam table. And I'll steam that corn for you. So they did. The wind was blowing so hard, though, that I couldn't get the flame to stay underneath the pans. It took about 25 minutes, but I got them steamed for them. I'm gonna have to powder me nose. Just a second. So, I was thinking about doing that too. Seaming some corn. Yeah, if you got a microwave handy. You gonna cook some hot dogs Wednesday? Well, this was I didn't have any of it, but they all told me it was damn good. So, huh? I don't have a grill. I did it on the steam table. You cooked flapjacks this morning? Anyways, I made sausage biscuits, or I made sausage, potato, cheese, and onion breakfast burritos. Actually, last night, around 11 o'clock, that's when I made them. And I made a dozen of them. I actually made 13. Kathy ate one. So I took a dozen with us. And I had one this morning. After I started cooking them, I had one. Cody had one. I sold 10 of them, and they were delicious. So. Yeah. Oh yeah. I wanted to do that Mexican corn, street corn. What they do is they steam it, and then they brush it with a mayo, not a Miracle Whip, but a mayo. And then they sprinkle Parmesan cheese, Parmesan. They sprinkle Parmesan cheese on it. And then they sprinkle Tanzania or something like that. I got the spice downstairs in the pantry, but they sprinkle that on it. And people love it, I guess. I don't know. I've never had it. They call it elotes or something like that. If you, I don't know if it's called elotes if you put it in a cup or whatever, but yeah. Field corn is good. I used to take corn. It didn't matter what it was, canned or whatever. But I'd take corn and I would put it in a frying pan with butter. And then I would throw peppers and onions in it, and then a couple tablespoons or teaspoons of sugar in there and cook it. Fry it right up. Yeah. I got one of them things that you fit on your drill and you push it into the cob, and then I got the kernel cutter. I have that. Yep, that bicolor. That's a meal. That's right.
I tried that Mexican corn yesterday.
Yeah.
That stuff with the red powder on it.
Yeah. You don't like it?
It's so salty.
Well, you don't like salty stuff to begin with. So. I don't know why it'd be salty. It was just had Parmesan cheese on it.
That powder is a salty powder.
Yeah. Was it on the cob or on the?
God.
Who made that?
Big rank. Campground.
They call it street corn
Called corn.
or elotes. What are you doing, Val? You come back out here to see me? Huh? Yeah.
That's what I bought is the yellow white.
Yeah, the bicolor. That's the best kind.
No bun. What, you little rat? I'm gonna celebrate tomorrow.
I've never had the ambrosia, but I've seen it before. You're a good fan. Yeah. They had a parade today. They got a fan from a Kathy got a fan from a guy running from state representative. He's a Republican. Oh yeah, I bet they would cure any slow moving situation.
Where's that at?
That was
Sunny's?
2018 there.
Oh yeah, I just seen that in my hand.
Ouch.
Right here. And they were so tiny. I was chunky.
I just put me a new seat cushion down here today, and now I got to get it. I got to get it ironed out. You know what I mean? We did pretty good yesterday at the auction. I took a full case of hot dogs with me and a half a package of red or pepper jack sausages. And I don't know, I took 5 or 6 breakfast sandwiches with me. We sold out everything that I cooked. At the end of the day, I was in the garage, and that was where they were selling at the very last. So I figured I'd put a bunch of hot dogs in because I just sold a bunch. And I figured, people come in, they'd buy a hot dog and, sit there and start bidding and eating. Nobody bought nothing. So here I had 16 hot dogs, 12 hot dogs, and 4 sausages. So I made a dinner deal at the end. One guy or one girl, she bought 8 of them for $12. And she works at the auction, so I give her a deal for $12. Then another guy come up and I said, I got a dinner deal. He said, what's that? I said, $2 a dog. I got 8 of them left. You take all 8 of them, sell them to you for $2 a piece. He said, I'll take them. So I give him the 8 hot dogs. I give him a package of buns. Come to find out there was actually 9. So I give him a package and then an open package of buns. I give him the rest of the sauerkraut that I had. And he gave me a $20 bill. He said, here. No, I don't want no change back. That's $20. That's cheap enough. All right. I thanked him. He thanked me, and he went home. I'm sure he's got a bellyache or a full belly, one of the two. So. I can only eat so many. I can only eat so many hot dogs. You know, after a while, I get tired of eating the damn things. I probably have. I probably have maybe 30, maybe 30 or 40 hot dogs in the freezer right now that were already cooked and that I brought home and nobody, I didn't sell. So they'll sit in the refrigerator for a couple of days, and if nobody eats them, I throw them in a Ziploc bag and they go in the freezer. Now, in a couple of months or whatever, take a few of them out, throw them in the, in the microwave and have a hot dog. And if I don't want to do that, there's always dogs outside that'll eat them. I'm gonna can that hide. Hey, little girl, what are you doing? I'm gonna get you. Val, you better be good. Chewing on the rug again. No. That's right. Some barbecue beans. Hand them out to the locals. Yeah. The only problem with doing that is that by the time you leave the auction and then you hand them out, they're not in a controlled area or controlled temperature. And if somebody gets sick, you know who they're going to come after, don't you? Even though the guy eats out of the garbage dumpster, it's going to be my fault. I can guarantee it. I bought, what did I buy? 3 pounds? Or maybe it's a 5-pound bag. I really don't know. It's a pretty good sized bag of bacon crumbled up. It's real bacon. So we're going to have bacon burritos, breakfast burritos. We're going to have sausage breakfast burritos. Oh, yeah, she does. Dr. Jill likes some breakfast burritos. Like a breakfast taco. Yeah. Is there any way them two people will just go away? Joe and Jill? Joe and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Mm-hmm. They went missing. Nobody went looking because nobody cared to bother. That's right. All right, Dan, you have a good night. I'm getting out of here in 7 minutes too, so I love you too. Her and Dr. Pepper graduated together? I wouldn't doubt it. All right, there, Mr. Goodrunch. You have yourself a great day. I had a mint chocolate chip sandwich earlier this afternoon. I was in the freezer putting back some stock and I happened to see one. So I reached my hand inside that box and I pulled one of them cold, frosty things out. Yeah. I've never had buttered brittle, but is that like peanut brittle? I know you don't like brittle or peanuts. Or peanut butter. Well, what's the difference? Peanuts, when you chew up peanuts, you're making it into peanut butter. I almost bought an ice cream maker the other day there, Junkyard. And I asked the woman, I said, is this thing complete? She said, it sure is. I said, what are you asking for? She said, $5. So I started looking at it. It was an electric one. It was about as complete as nothing because all it had was the ice bucket itself in the top. The motor, the drive unit, didn't have the cream bucket. A lot of good it's going to do you make ice cream if you ain't got a cream bucket. You know how to make fast ice cream? Real fast. Go get you a couple of bags of strawberries. Frozen. Throw them in your blender. Add a banana or two. And then pour in some vitamin D whole milk. As cold as you can get it. Turn on the blender and let it blend. And just keep tossing in strawberries till she thickens up. I do that every once in a while. I'll make, strawberry banana smoothies or whatever. Then when I'm done, I'll pour that into a container and put it in the freezer. and you'll have ice cream in a couple hours. Is it still usable or not? That's manual labor, all right. The president of Mexico. Huh. There you go. I've never done it. I've always wanted to make butter. But I wanted to make the whipped butter. That way it's easy to spread. But damn. All right, everybody. It's 9 o'clock. I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow morning if you're so inclined to join me. Have a blessed night, everybody. Take care.